building. He done put me in the game, man. Y'all know him as a twin. Twin life. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm going to hit this guy up real quick. I'm going to let him say what he say and do what he do. We're going to talk our shit. But in the meantime, y'all listen to this intro while we get rolling. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Mel P. Check it out. It's the podcast Gears in the Rear.
Hey.
It's where we're going to touch on the muscle cars. We're going to touch on the exotic cars. We're going to touch on the foreign cars. We're going to touch on the true expensive cars and how to make your car look expensive on a dime. Oh, man, so we back. I told y'all I brought the twin in. I brought one of two.
Real talk.
I brought one of Portland's finest. I call him the PDX Donk King. That's what today's episode is. I got the PDX Donk King on here.
Very honored.
Let me give a round of applause for my man, Damon Miller. Y'all see what it is, man. Holla at your boy. It's your boy D Miller. Talk to me, D.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Talk to me, D.
You know, 15. Let me see. Bought my donk back in 2004. So we about 18 years in.
We 18 years in.
And just on that donk. That's not even my first one. And you know, fuck a friend, I got a twin, so we building. Ooh. He done had a few. Some of the homies done had a few. And you from the town, you know it's a great place. What's happening?
Come on, man. Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit, man.
That's real talk about building on a dime, man, because everybody ain't got it like that. So
you see what I'm saying? So just in case y'all didn't know, we let that fly by you. I'm going to bring it back real quick. Let's rewind it real quick. Remember I told you I brought one of two up here. So he just hit you with the real spill and said he wasn't the only one with a donk. Twin had a donk. Mm-hmm. So it was double trouble in the city. You feel me?
Yeah. I bought one back in 95. It's Gina's old one on Candy. It had the what did it have on it? It had the naked ladies with them Uzis and the
talk to me.
And
that's
the
back,
gold and the murals.
That's
with
back
the
when
candy,
everybody was this is for the rasa.
You know what I'm saying? Low riding, all golds was a standard out back when we started. You know, 95. I remember Twin sending gold ones. All steel deal Daytons from LA, shipping them to another LA spot to get triple gold plated, to put on some cheese on the LS Monty.
Come on, man. We just now into the show. We're not even 2 minutes into the show. No,
PDX Gold, hold on, because I'm from the town, too.
Talk to me.
There's certain cars from the town you got to, like, there's a hit list. You
know
what I'm saying? 60s Chevrolets. I mean, if you can find one.
Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying? But then we do those 88 Monte Carlos. We do them 72 Cuddies. You know we do them Donks and Glass Houses in a year. Ooh. We do them IROCs. We do them Fox Body Mustangs.
You see,
Twin done had them all. But Donks are close, near and dear to my heart. I know how to build them. And if you're building one and you're not fucking with me, I don't know why.
Oh, you heard that. You heard it first here on Gears in the Rear.
I can't believe you haven't called me.
Why? You heard that on Gears in the Rear.
Why?
He's had all. My man has gave you a list, a rundown, and we only 2 minutes into the show. You feel me? He's giving you a list of the rundown. But we got to do this thing the right way, man. So one of the questions that I always ask my guests when we start off, man, is who got you into cars?
This is going to blow your mind. My mom did.
Talk to me.
About 12, 10, 11, 12, just seeing the old cars, like playing those games like, oh, that one's mine. Like that, for a car guy, you was playing those games when you was little. It was like it's in your blood.
I Spy.
And, yeah. Mom's told me, was like, never being something that's regular. Always being something you like because you work for it and you want to enjoy what you work for. And so for me, it was like a motivation, like, oh, okay, look, it's 101 how to stunt. Like beginning, like
shout out
mom
to
gave
moms,
me some game,
man.
like, hey, being in a tight whip, we be in a tight whip. Moms and pops being whips. Shout out to moms and pops. 23rd and Deacon. Y'all know what it was.
Ooh, so mom's got you in the game.
Yeah. And showed me some Chevys, and that's where my love of Chevys came from. I tried Fords at an early age, but
so he jumped ahead in the questions, y'all. He immediately went to, because that's one of the questions, man. Are we a Ford guy or a Chevy guy?
Chevy gang. Y'all know
Chevy
that.
gang. It's Chevy gang all
Well, for those of y'all that don't know me.
Again, man, shout out to moms, man. I've been around moms, man. Mom's been pointing out some stuff to me like, oh, what you think, P? Yeah. You like that one? Oh, I like the hips on that one. Oh, I remember when we was back in the day, we used to be riding out to that one. Right. And I'm like, come on, man. Mom got it. It's in the blood. It's in the bloodline.
Mom's is Italian, man. You know,
it's in the bloodline, man.
She's still rolling caddies and like still got input on what we doing, you know, whether it's paint shop, whether it's wheels, whether it's, you know, Just the stuff we trip off of car guys. You know how we tripping.
Come on, man. Mom says
You
stir
know
the
how we be
sauce.
tripping.
Mom says stir the sauce, man.
So
Stir
yeah,
the
she
sauce.
said never being nothing whack.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Now I got to get to this. What was your first old school?
77 Glass House, Aero Coupe. Painted it like 3 times. It was parked out in front of Grant High School. And I was already sick by then. Me and the rest of the car guys were already, taking our cars the good old days down to Mako for the $7.99 paint job.
Come on,
where that was good enough.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's back when we didn't know all about this diamond and this extra this, and we putting these 5 clear coats on. He went to $7.99.
Yeah, $7.99 Mako right there on Portland Boulevard and MLK. Back when Portland Boulevard.
Shout out to Mako, man. Stand up, Mako.
Excuse me. Rosa Parks. Let me not be disrespectful. It's Rosa Parks. But it was Portland Boulevard.
So for all you historians that didn't know, the name has been changed.
Right.
The name has been changed. It was Portland Boulevard. Now we stepped our game up and paid homage to Rosa Parks. But my man shout out to Mako for getting everybody in the game.
Got us all in and out.
For back in the
2
day,
weeks.
man.
Not like paint shops now. 2 weeks.
So your brother got a segment coming up about paint gel. We're going to do a whole week segment about paint gel. We're going to get these painters up here. And we're going to try to figure out why they take so damn long.
Get them how? How do you reach them? Once you drop your car off, how do you reach the painter?
Man, that's gonna be the most crazy stuff ever.
Man, let me know.
Man, they're more elusive than the feds. You feel me?
Let me know. The paint man is who I want to be.
That's exactly who you want to be.
That's who you want.
Because you can always be disappeared, have somebody's car, and don't have a good answer for them for 9 months. He's worse than the bill collector. You know what I'm saying?
So you said you're gonna have some painters in here?
We're gonna have some painters in here.
Good luck.
No. Right now I have 3 guys. 3 guys willing to jump off the deep end and come get in the fire. One wants me to come out to a shop, so he can get plugged. But like I told him, he got to pay me or he got to paint something in order for us to come out there to him.
Oh, wow.
So we're gonna work some stuff on gears in the rear, man. But we're gonna get back to it. So that's in the early '90s. You stepped off the porch with the Aero Coupe. Talk to me about a couple of more builds you had.
Yeah. From there, let me see. I went Fox Body Mustang. Put a candy on that. My brother was doing luxury sports. Put some cheese on there. Then he got a donk. He bought like a 73. It was purple, white top. Put some cheese on there. Then I bought G-Nuts old one that was all candy down. That's when got put down some triple goals from the homie, like from the. It's just crazy. And so then that's when it started. Like that's when I was out driving that car to school every day, and then started. Into
so hold on. In case y'all not paying attention to this, we're moving a little fast in this one because we have the king here, right? We got the Don King of PDX. This guy was doing this in high school.
Yeah, it started
for
in high school.
For all you people out there, man, who's inspiring to do something, man, get off your ass. He was doing it in high school.
Yeah,
some of us is late to the party. Some of us late to the party, but we made the party. We at the list. We at the table. We got a seat. But you was doing this in high school.
It was a true opportunity to inspire a lot of people. And y'all know Twin be inspiring people on another level, but on the car thing, to do it early and have love for the town like we did, and like get love from the town like we do. And y'all remember, this is a time when like it used to be parties at parks. We would be there peacefully, just everybody kicking it. When you pulled up,
it wasn't no pistols.
It was only certain ones that was pulling up, and to be a part of that is a great thing. Like, to still do it and still be here to do it is a great thing. And
so we're talking 20 years later, my man is still on the scene. We still rocking whips.
Yeah,
still got
a lot
the
of
donk.
us, you know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to y'all. We are still doing it like through thick and thin and raised kids and everything. But now we're back on it in a way harder way.
You know what I'm saying? So one of my questions that I've been trying to ask folks and see what's going on, I'm trying to bring this, like I said, I want to bring a different light to this car culture back in Portland that folks forgot we had. You remember we used to be at the beach? We used to have the Diddler Beach cracking.
That's what I'm saying.
We had the car show right off the airport way. We was banging it out.
There
back
was an event at Irvington Park that would spread to Fern Hill Park. That would spread. Yeah, like,
come on, man. Remember the car wash, the K slapping. You got 30, 40 cars. You know what I'm saying? We doing 40 up and down the K.
Girls was doing cookies back then, and like Fords with super sport, like turbos in them. everything from Cougars to 5.0s to IROCs.
Again, shout out
everything.
Shout out to them Hobson boys. They had them 50s on lock.
Right.
They had them 50s on lock.
Right.
Them Hobson boys had them 50s on lock. I'm hoping to get them up here, had them 50
That's
boys
what makes it
talking
special, because certain people be doing certain stuff over the years. Like, we've refined our game. Like, we doing certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Chevelle Master. We see you.
We see you, Chevelle. We see you. We see you. So my question is, in your opinion, being the OG of the game, what do you think it'll take for us to get back there? What more love do we need?
I think we're close, but I think what we got to do is, like, stuff like this, and also use technology to our advantage. What it would take to take a text message.
Absolutely.
And, I'm about to be up here, and meet me here, and do what we do. I just with me, it's so expensive.
Absolutely.
That we can't be really playing around with a lot of people who don't respect the game and don't know how much this stuff costs.
Talk to me.
That's one thing that over the time I've learned, like, even from taking your cars to certain shows, getting scratches, taking losses.
Talk to me. So
you got to be around bosses. We
segue in. That's a perfect way to segue into, you've been in the game so long. Can you give me an average, just an average, if we talking about nuts and bolts, what it look like to build you your old school? Just going from the ground up.
Ground up,
about an average.
Ground up, you want to have about 5,000 to 6,000 to get something that's solid.
Okay, so that's buying the whip.
That's buying the whip.
That's 5,000 to 6,000 to buying the whip. We know prices has changed. Niggas don't understand. People don't understand, bro. Cars that we used to schmob in back in the day, we was getting for $400-500. I remember my boy Lamar had a Grand Prix. We had a '79 Grand Prix, one of the rare ones that looked like the Monte Carlo. We got that joint for $600. That car right now is going for $10,000 or better.
Yeah.
In any condition.
Yeah. Yeah. You wanna get something. You know, if you got 5,000 or 6,000, you might be able to get in the game. But if you have 10, you're definitely going to be able to get what you want.
Okay, so that's the car. So that's the car. Oh, so that's building the donk. So if we building the car, we're talking 5 to 6 for the car. What we talking about when we start doing dressings? Start walking us through some dressings.
Dressings, you need 20 to 30,000. So for that, you're going to have your rust work. You're going to have your body work to get the car right. The car may be missing pieces. So you're going to have to go and find out, where can I get these pieces? Where can I source these? Whether it be eBay, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be just local junkyards or ads. You need those pieces when it's finally done. You also want to get those pieces polished or re-chromed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm talking like your $20,000 to $30,000 into the parts and the motor and how the car runs.
Okay, so because we kind of went. That's what I was talking about when we talking about our goodie list, right? Now let's talk. So we said 5 to 6 on the whip,
right?
You saying 20 for the dressings, but let's break that down. When you talking about motors, right? I had Will up here yesterday, and we talking about new technology, old technology. You know, I was asking him how do he see the game going, because is the numbers matching things a thing anymore? We dealing with that. I mean, what's your thoughts now that we're talking about breaking inside that 20? What we talking about motor work? How much you talking about motors?
That's a good question. Me, I'm not gonna go too high on the motor because I drive my car.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't race my car, and it's a show car, but it's not like I'm not trying to drive it. I wouldn't do more than 10 to 15 grand in a motor, when there's some people out here that are 20 and 30 into a motor.
So we talking, hold on, let's look at some numbers again, man. This is why I had to get the GOAT up here, man. Y'all got to understand what we talking about.
My LS motor for that 72 Cuddy I did was about $8 grand, and that was like trend setting before people was really doing LS motors in a old school. Now you got, I mean, if you got to have at least 10
Hold on.
You got to have at least 10,000.
Let's not go past that. Here we go again. Another trend setting thing. Talk your shit, big bro. You was one of the first in the town,
right,
to throw an LS in what?
It was a 72 Cutlass.
Y'all heard that 7 Deuce Cutlass can't touch this. Shout out to my man Sebo.
I was bored. Shout out to the homie Vern. He came through and did it.
You heard.
I was bored, and we got that painted, and we did the guts.
And now everybody else is throwing them.
We did it all, and we powder coated the trim. And
by the way, we will have pictures.
For a body, I will say for a body, I did that one for 1720-ish, and got every bit of it back when I sold it.
1720
for for the whole
So
thing.
we're saying, let's just say 17,500.
$8 to $9 grand for the motor for the LS.
Talk to me.
And I'm talking everything from the drivetrain to the exhaust to everything I did for under 20, I know. And then I went, turned it and sold it and got that. You know, shout out to the homie telling me, hey man, sell it in California. You know who you are. Sold that in California and got my issue for it. For the donk though, I did that donk 15 years ago for about 25 grand. Okay. So we're talking about paint, interior, drivetrain, motor, everything. It was a frame on restoration. So like it was, everything came apart, but the frame, it was already a clean car. Today, in today's money, you need about 50.
So you need about 50.
And they're charging $100 to do them in Florida. So if you want to just go ahead and call a shop in Florida, they're all over YouTube. They'll charge you $100 grand to build one.
And they're robbing you for the $100 grand. But on that note, man, we're just going to take a little pause for the calls. We got to pay some bills right now. We got to get a shout out to my man Omar. But let's pay some bills real quick,
Chevelle Master.
You feel me?
Collisions, scratches, bodywork, general repairs, car accidents happen. Avoid the headaches with Gresham Collision Center. We'll work directly with your insurance company and get your car up and running like new. Book your appointment today at Gresham Collision Center, 150 Northeast Kelly Avenue in Gresham, Oregon, 97030.
Shout out to my man Omar. I told y'all, man, if you want to get your car done right, he got Gresham Collisions. You go there. He don't bullshit you. He give you a great price. He tell you what it's going to cost you, what your insurance need to do. He give it to you straight up. And then he has shop number 2. This man, in case y'all don't know, he got this thing called the Double R. He's the Chevelle guy around here now. He's the Chevelle king. He's got this thing called the Double R. He's putting motors. He's doing full restoration builds coming shortly to you. Once again, shout out to my man at Gresham Collisions, my man Omar, and don't forget, a.k.a. his homie in crime, Carlos, and they got a few painters down there as well. So shout out to them at Gresham Collisions as we pay our bills. Back to the big homie, the Donk King of PDX. Before we paid our bills, he said he went from 20 grand on the build to now we at 50.
Today's money.
Today's money, we at 50.
Like just for example,
because inflation, things done went up.
I'm gonna just beat your head with this. For example, if you go to the homie Omar, shout out Gresham Collision, bro, you're not gonna be able to spend less than 10 or 12 on a paint job for a donk.
That's just
this ain't the A body game. This is donk. Like that thing is like twice as long.
Into the mic a little bit, big fella.
Twice as long.
Yes, sir.
Flat surfaces. They got to be laser straight. They look messed up if they're not lined up correctly or don't have enough gloss on them. Omar ain't gonna tell you, he gonna tell you what you want to hear, but if you want it like
y'all
want to fuck with me, you gotta go and spin.
Okay, so while y'all playing out there, I'm gonna tell y'all again, man. He speaks in some of these codes that y'all don't think that your boy Mel P is catching. So let me tell y'all what he said. He mentioned the word laser straight. Some of y'all don't know about that. That means your body got to be on point. That means you got to look down that line and see that, ooh-wee. If it's got hips, you got to pay for that.
You got to pay for that.
You can't be cheap when it comes to the body work and the paint, but you can't let the body man beat you. You can't let the body man beat you. We will definitely have a segment about body because we've talked about that. Just like the paint segment where we're going to be in paint jail, we'll have a body segment. Got a few body guys that want to come up here, talk their shit, and also get some recognition for the work they do. But let me get back to the big bro. So we're talking about the boat. You said, and Omar going to give it to you straight. I've been around a lot of different places. I've been in 5 different areas, and I got bullshitted on my 7 Deuce Cutlass. He was the first that laid it all the way down to me. He said, you want quality, quantity, or bullshit? And he gave me 3 options. And he said, you can pay for A, B, or C. Mm-hmm. Pick one. But like you were saying, go ahead and finish talking shit about that.
Well, yeah, and if I was 17 or 19, 20 something, yeah, I go with the C. But right now, the type of levels of like the investment that you're doing for your car right now, you want to do it right the right way the first time. I did mine's over 15 years ago, and it's still like at a bar where people are trying to reach.
Come on, man. And it's standing the test of time, man.
Yeah, and I did it all. I did it all. I did it all, and have no regrets for it. And what I'm seeing today is the technology and like the time and care, like cats is doing their frames. It's not just LS motors. It's big 427s, LSXs.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like,
I'm seeing donks with 1,500 horsepower with traction control.
Man,
they're putting traction control in a 1972, 73 car that wasn't built for that. Like traction control to hold that big iron steel.
I kind of want to go that route where you start breaking down the suspension and you start breaking it off the frame and powder coating it like the homies. And I just, I don't know. I kind of like it how it is because I enjoy driving it. When you get it that nice, you don't really want to drive it a lot. You know what I'm saying? And especially you never want to pull these cars out without insurance, which could be a good plug for you and your show. Like
another segue. We talk. I'm telling you, man, he speaks in riddles and codes, and y'all just missing the dime.
So you gotta have these things insured.
Insured.
There's no reason to put 20 to 40 grand into a car and not have that insured.
So pay like you weigh. Pay for your paint. Pay for your body.
Absolutely.
Pay for what you want and the quality of what you want the first time. So you ain't doing it 2 or 3 times. That's how you've been in the game so long. 15 years, man. I sent him a picture of this dunk, right? We was on Instagram. We was on IG. We was on everything. And he was like, man, I raised these dudes, man.
Yeah.
A car that I sent him a picture of was pretty much his car 15 years ago.
Yeah, they know.
And now his car look better than that with the paint. I mean, if you pay it right and do what you're supposed to, you in where you fit in.
Absolutely. I'm waiting for donks to come out because I'm tired of being by myself.
You heard that? You heard that?
Pulling up with all you A-bodies and cutlasses.
Come on, man, because we're about to make it an A-body summer.
You talking about go cars? Donks is like.
Did you hold on? I told y'all he's my big bro. I told y'all he's my big bro. I told y'all he's my big bro. Did you hear how he just disrespected us? He said we pulling up in go cars this summer. So we're going to have to surround that big-ass boat
not necessarily
in our go-karts. We're going to have to burn rubber around that big-ass boat this summer, and I'm going to pay for it to get washed. I'm going to pay for it to get washed.
Not at all. Not go-cars, GOAT. G-O-A-T.
I'll take that. I'll take that because you was in the 7 Deuce man. You put me in the game with the 7 Deuce.
There's cars that you should get. There's cars that you should get. A-body is definitely on the list.
Oh,
yeah.
So
I just love what I love.
I heard
that's that big one. That's that dunk. And so like just doing them and just finding pieces for them is different. There is no catalog for our cars.
There's not.
You got to go find those pieces and you got to get them dead right and you got to know how to put that car back together. And if you don't, holler at Twin.
Man, you heard it here first, man. So if you ain't got that $100K that they robbing you for in Florida,
I'll meet you at the shop, man. We can put it back together.
We can put it back together, man. That's why you got to find them body guys, them guys that know about lines, they know about the straightness, they know what curve go where and what go what. They're too far few in between. But before we get out of here, we talking about your dunk. What's some of the upgrades that you made on that joint that you got that's keeping you relevant in the game while we call you the Dunk King?
One of the most recent one was putting those 3-piece Armanis on there. Going ahead and spinning on that. Any dunk coming out, you gotta come with me on that one for sure. We just don't look good on Chinaman no more, and the look calls for that. So like when I was fooling myself on Chinaman, saying I was never gonna pay. Well, no, you gotta pay. You gotta pay to play. Because that's the look, you know, big in the back, shallow in the front. You know what I'm talking about?
I told you.
With the brakes. I got the rear brakes coming. I have an analog dash. I'll probably be the first one.
Did you dash in the gas?
I'll probably be the first one on the West Coast with this dash that I'm putting in here. I have not seen one, no pictures, nothing.
Talk your shit.
It took 3 months for him to build it.
Talk your shit.
And it's going to operate off my iPhone. What else?
Talk your shit.
Oh, definitely LED to lights. I'm gonna have Vern go through the motor again. What else? And then I'm gonna take it to the suspension shop. My car, I really want to drive the hell out of it because the paint job's old. I want to get a new paint job one day. I have the candy for it. I'm just waiting, my turn, or if somebody want to,
So again, listen. Let me talk to y'all, man.
Like
so
they never done.
We don't have all day, but Big Bro been trying to take this relic. He got this relic. It's got the flags on it. I'm talking about
nobody want to paint it.
The paint job look better now than most of these cars that's coming out.
Yeah.
And it's it's over 10-year-old paint job. But he want to take these flags off. He got this candy. You know what I'm saying? It's clean on the inside, cream on the outside. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I don't understand why he won't touch. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's just that's the thing. It's a love for it. I tried another car. I didn't really want to put money into another car. I like driving my car, and that's why I don't know if I'm gonna go the next level of getting that frame wrapped and getting it, with the suspension and everything, putting those many thousands into it, because I'm gonna be rolling it and just cleaning it, jacking that car up, changing the tires on that car, putting them 6s on. It's not like bolting up just a regular car. And everything takes more effort, takes more money, takes more grind. The shine is definitely worth it. And now I'm talking to people who are actually building donks in the town. If you're not getting with me on something, or if you need a question or anything, Twin is here for you. We need to get deep out here, man, and get a rivalry with these A bodies, man. Have you seen what's getting built in the town right now? Let's go. And a lot of y'all rich, so let's go. It's no question for it. Y'all should be just shitting on Twin right now. Let's go.
You heard it here live first on Gears in the Rear, man. I'm gonna make sure we get it, man. Give them all your platforms, man. Tell them where to hit you.
Damon Miller on Instagram. Then my other side of my life is I'm a student success advocate at Fabian Middle School, helping kids in our community. So off of 29th and Deacon, you might see a donk, man, pull up. What else? Man, just hit me. I'm talking to my people in the town, of course. Just hit me.
Come on, man.
Let's go. I shouldn't be the only one.
Come on, man. Again, this is straight guys coming to you, straight lace with no chase. We're giving it to you. I got PDX Don King here. He done told you about his upgrades. He done told you to step your game up.
I got a 400. It's 400 motor, 400 tranny.
I was ready to ask you again. Make sure you know that they got some horses and some ponies.
I was
back
like, should I get an LS? Nah, I'm gonna keep that old school sound, keep that old school swag for it. Really, man, do I want to take it off the frame? I don't know.
I don't think you should.
It's so straight right now.
It's laser straight.
I like rolling, and there's other cars out here that we can go and try to grab and build.
So we're going to try to get him on the next build, get him into something, because he has an itch, he has a bug, he has a hustle and a unique way of going about it. He put me in the game, man. Him and my boy Vern, they saw I got that 7 deuce colors, that fastback coming to you. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be sick. He told me when I brought it. First thing they told me, I'm like, look, man, I might go throw some D's on it or something. I was trying to go China, man. They said if I don't come 3-piece, I can't even ride with them.
3-piece and a biscuit.
He told me if I didn't have 3-piece and a biscuit with some strawberry jelly, I couldn't even ride with them.
Yeah.
So guess what your boy went and did? I went and got them 3 pieces, man.
I don't think Popeye sells a 1-piece.
You see what I'm saying? Say it again. Say it again.
I don't think Popeyes has a 1-piece.
Shout out to Popeyes for not having a 1-piece.
3-piece.
You can go buy one. You can go buy one breast at Popeyes for $12.
Very important that you look right when you're out here in a donk, especially if you think you're pulling up on me.
Oh, y'all hear him talking his shit, man. So we done found out who put him in the love of the game. Just a little recap on this here game. Mama Mia didn't put him in everything. You know what I'm saying? Mama, shout out to Mom and Pops for putting him in the game. He's been in the game over 15 years. He's been pulling up since 1996. Mind you, we was in high school then. I mean, that was when the golden days were where you can pull up and have a party. We're trying to bring that culture back. We're trying to bring that just pull up. We don't need no beef. We don't need no banging. We don't need all that. You bang with your car. Let your car talk your shit.
Man, car guys would never funk. It's the people that don't understand what we do. It's a love. Like, we would never disrespect each other because we love each other's cars.
And we put too much money, soul, sweat, tears, and precious blood and metal into this.
Man.
So again, man, we coming at y'all hard this summer. It's gonna be a Gears in the Rear car show coming up with my twin, with my bro. It's gonna definitely be I told y'all a calendar is coming to you. It's gonna be a Gears in the Rear car calendar coming to you. We definitely gonna have a 5-day segment of paint gel. I'm gonna have some painters up here along with some body guys up here, and again, just some more other guys in here talking their shit about cars. I'm trying to get the Mustang King. So if you're out there, you see this, Mustang King, you know who I'm talking about, man. They don't know about you, but we know about you. We know you got some heat coming this summer. There's a lot of builds coming this summer. I've been hearing it. So everybody shit that's in the paint shop, man, put the pressure on the paint guys, man. Make sure they get it painted right. They ain't got no lines, no streaks. We laser straight, as Big Bro said. Yeah. Get it baking, get it right. Let's see if we can make that nice first come out in April. If not, let's definitely look for the May Day, Labor Day, Memorial Day, weekend type shit in Portland. We're just trying to get it going, man. And again, want to appreciate Big Bro for sliding through on me,
man,
talking this shit.
One more thing, real talk. Man, holler at Twin if you ever need some help, man. Putting these cars together, you're going to pay thousands, man. Just call the homie up. I got you.
He definitely know how to put some shit
let
together.
me help you out.
Man, he done taught me about my. Hey, what did Will say, man? It's a requirement in the car club to know how to wrench and do some of your own work.
Let's get out here.
He been pressuring me, man. You know, I took some of my shit apart. I'm looking to put some of my shit back on together. We're definitely looking to change the game, put some beat in, bringing this A-body game out to y'all, man. So, again, I appreciate you. One more time, where can they reach you out on your platforms?
Damon Miller at Instagram. Just get with me.
Just get with him, man. Once again, this is Gears in the Rear.
I'll be at all the shows. Just get with me.
You know what I'm saying? Fill it up. This your boy Mel P. Coming to you again with the Don King of Portland, man. Appreciate y'all. We out this bitch.